Bound it down, load it up and truck it. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done?
Sometimes in the evening, I'm out of horseback, my mind goes to another time when men were free to roam. The prairie was their home, and the only thing above them was the sky. Back to the good old days, stories of Will James, Rawhide Rawlins, Charlie Russell, and the rest. As I blink away the tears, all my fences disappear, and for a little while I'm a drifting cowboy. Drifting cowboy rides a range on a bald-faced sorrel bronc, on a wood that's seen its better days. He just pulled out of yesterday, heading westwards for tomorrow, for new people, different land, and better pay. Drifting cowboy don't wear no man's brander. If he does, it's all haired over, 'cause he pulled up his stake pen long ago. His past is written in the lines on his face, and his future is written on the wind. The only friend to a drifting cowboy. Then my mind comes back to the right here and now, to the care and troubles of the present day, to the blue sky up above, those old mesas that I love, and that old setting sun that seems to say, hey, you best be on your way. But I pause for one last time to watch an eagle as he circles above me in the sky. And I wonder at his freedom, wonder what it thinks of me, 'cause I know our hearts are the same. Like my brother the eagle, my spirit rides the wind. Oh, don't you wish you could follow him, drifting cowboy? Drifting cowboy rides the range on his own home ranch, where he's been a-punching cows for some time. And it ain't really half as bad as he sometimes likes to think, 'cause although he's a home guard, he knows down deep inside he's a drifting cowboy. Drifting cowboy.
Someone who loves the land as much as he does, someone who knows the blessings of a good hard rain, somebody simple and strong that he knows he can count on, soft as the wind yet bold enough to bless his name. That's why God loves cowboys. I believe there's a place in his heart, 'cause when the herd needs tending, fences need mending, he knows they'll work hard on his great big ranch called life, 'cause they love and take care of all his creations, from the horses they ride to those broken broken-hearted honky-tonk angels. Ooh, that's why God loves cowboys. He knew they'd need room to breathe and freedom, so he gave them Texas and those big Montana skies. He was there when he heard those prayers coming from Cheyenne, right beside that young man on his last ride. That's why God loves cowboys. I believe there's a place in his heart, 'cause when the herd needs tending, fences need mending, he knows they'll work hard on his great big ranch called life, 'cause they love and take care of all his creations, from the horses they ride to those broken-hearted honky-tonk angels. Ooh, that's why God loves cowboys. Cold nights get lonely. He needs more than just a good fire to keep him warm. Ooh, there's nothing more holy than the love of a woman to weather life's storm. That's why God loves cowgirls. I believe there's a place in his heart, 'cause when the herd needs tending, fences need mending, he knows they'll work hard on his great big ranch called life, 'cause they love and take care of all his creations, from the horses they ride to those broken-hearted honky-tonk heroes. Ooh, that's why God loves cowgirls. That's why God loves cowboys.
Well, you don't see him much on the big screen anymore, and kids don't ride along with Roy or Gene, and that ain't really him with all those feathers in his hat and some Frenchman's name embroidered on his jeans. But he's still out there riding fences, still makes his living with his rope. As long as there's a sunset, he'll keep riding for the brand. You just can't see him from the road. Well, he never learned a two-step. Hell, he barely learned to walk. But he's worn a lot of leather off the tree. He's had one or two good horses that he counts among his friends. He never drew a breath that wasn't free. But he's still out there riding fences, still makes his living with his rope. As long as there's a sunset, he'll keep riding for the brand. You just can't see him from the road. Well, he's tall in the saddle and short on the cash, the last to quit and the first to buy the beer. Well, he's a knight in leather armor, still living by the code. that's made him what he's been 100 years. And he's still out there riding fences, still makes his living with his rope. As long as there's a sunset, he'll keep riding for the brand. You just can't see him from the road. As long as there's a sunset, he'll keep riding for the brand. You just can't see him from the road.
Montana, I wear a bandana, my spurs are silver, my horse is a bay. And I've been a roaming all over Wyoming. There's plenty of work, but there ain't too much pay. Me and a few boys, we signed on to do, boys, to feed through the winter and calve out a while. Come a hard-hitting norther from the Montana border, we tallied the frozen ones mile after mile. Well, they give you your 3 square and a bunk to sleep there, and just enough wages to keep you around. But with no place to spend it and nowhere to send it, you can stay out of debt if you stay out of town. It's horses and cattle and a double-rig saddle with a stout line of catch twine and a good rope and horn. Wherever there's ranches, I've been taking my chances from sunrise to sunset since the day I was born. Struck out for Laramie early one Saturday. Spring was a breaking, the grass turning green. Well, I took a hand in some fast-moving branding when they offered top of wages at the bar 17. We followed a rodeo clear up to Cotio, trying to ride me a bronco or two. Well, I busted some horses for 2 or 3 bosses and lost all the wages that ever I drew. Well, it's hell and high water for the Idaho border, where I've got a gal if that letter don't lie. If she gives me a reason to stay through the season, I'll take her to Elko in the snow.